Well, when was the last time you cut yourself? And it was a pretty good cut. So you really had to put a bandage on. And then 2 or 3 days later, it healed. And you looked at the bandage and you said, I have to take that off. And it wasn't actually the taking off of the bandage that hurt. It was the time you spent thinking about taking that bandage off and how much it was going to sting, especially if it was on a hairy part of your body. You knew that was going to really hurt. Well, today I posted something on Facebook and LinkedIn that really felt vulnerable. And I just straight out asked people, what's the one thing that you would come to me for if you needed help? Or would you please tell me what my superpower was? And I was all excited to post it. So I posted it. And then all of a sudden, my little baby voice or my inner voice said, whoa, you just posted something and 2 reactions. Somebody's going to tell you something that you maybe don't want to hear, or somebody's going to just not even respond at all, and you were hoping they would. And so what does that say about you? That's the old reflex. So if you've ever shared something and then you wanted to go and, I don't know, crawl under the bed or remove it from the post, join the club, because it's not easy to do. But then we all know what's easy to do. Not a lot. If you're not growing and you're not uncomfortable, then that's what they say, you're not growing. So I didn't post for praise. I posted for alignment. And sometimes we need support, but it's not always easy to ask for support. Sometimes we need that mirror that we can hold up and say, it's not what I think about me, and it's not really what others think about me, but if it can shed a light onto some part of me that I'm not acknowledging or I'm too confident in, then that does help me grow. So just to know that even asking the question is powerful. Even if I don't get the response I want to get, or I don't get any responses at all, a week from now, is it going to make a difference? No. It's going to bother me today and tomorrow maybe, but a week from now, it's not going to bother me at all. So just wanted to ask you if you have ever wanted to ask questions like that, or completely different questions. Have you done it? Have you had those same questions, that little girl voice or the little boy voice come on and say, why did you do that? You're a beggar for punishment. And just getting back to the bandage scenario. If your child came up to you and said, I don't want to take this bandage off, it's going to hurt. And you said, okay, don't worry about it. And then half an hour later, you call that little child over and you rip the bandage off. And the child was shocked, but they weren't thinking about it. It didn't really hurt them more than 1 or 2 seconds, and the bandage was gone. So just make sure that you're that kind to your inner child. You may question why you did something, why you said something, but if it came from the heart and from a positive place, be gentle. Give them some space and say, you proved something to yourself. Never mind anybody else, but you proved something to yourself, and it was valid. Enjoy today, and hey, if you want to pop over to my profile Facebook page, feel free. The questions are there. Or LinkedIn. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.